a happy Thursday. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot.
A long wait in the Valley for winning basketball. It's back. Good stuff, Allie. So Phoenix will get the first possession. Now Denver's starting five. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. Booker attacking to the inside. Back to Crowder. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Bridges. Pass to Crowder. There's the three. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup in Center Grand. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles with the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
Here's Murray. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You know, when Murray finishes like this, guys, it shows you how aggressive his mindset is in attacking the defense.
Pass to Ayton. Bridges outside. Back to Ayton. Here's Booker. Ayton, a screen on Barton. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Booker against Barton. Now here's Jokic. Outside Porter. Pass to Jokic. From outside the arc. And Ayton pulls it down.
You know, no defense has really solved Jokic. After 6 years in the league, this guy is dominant to the point where he's now a perennial MVP candidate.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Murray. Gordon outside. Pass to Jokic. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. The problem with defending Jokic, he seems to have an answer for everything you throw at him, Clark.
B.A., he's a beautiful player to watch. Light-footed, doesn't overwhelm you with power or speed. All he does is make the right play. Show him help in the post, he's passing to the open cut. Bring a double from the baseline, he slings it across court for an open three. If you sag off, he spots up and dots your eye with the jumper. It's insane and beautiful to watch.
And it's Paul off the drive. Crowder, the pass to Paul. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Nuggets ball.
The Nuggets have gone 2 of 4 so far. With the step back. Murray passes to Jokic. Hits a three-pointer.
Boy, slick pass by Murray. He makes such an effort to create for his teammates.
The Suns trailing. Here's Paul. Pass to Booker. Ayton with it. Defended by Gordon. And here's Paul. Crowder, a screen on Murray.
2 minutes remaining in the
And it's Paul off the drive. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
And Gordon with the big finish.
And that's Gordon's game now. You can't give him room to hit the launch pad, because if he does, he's throwing it down every time.
Paul with it. Checked by Murray. It's Booker on the wing. Pass to Ayton. Up top, Bridges. For three, Booker. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
A legit sniper from downtown. Booker rises up with such ease from beyond the arc.
Outside Murray. Jokic with it. Outside Murray. And Ayton pulls it down.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
The kick out to Paul. Crowder outside. Booker for three. Another three for Phoenix.
It's tough to contain Booker on the catch and shoot because of his smooth, quick release. Impressive.
Murray for three. And Booker pulls it down.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good.
This guy may be the steal in the 2015 draft. Devin Booker was the 13th pick overall, and Books developed into an all-star guard, someone who can be the face of a franchise.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Murray finds Gordon. To the left side wing. Murray for three. And again, Denver no good. Booker fires from way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range. And so it's Phoenix. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
And he's always been a coach on the floor. Chris Paul is a communicator.
With anything, whether it's...
And CP3 never shy, Graham.
Never shy indeed, always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Phoenix.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. The three. Porter pulls it in. The Nuggets trail. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. Gordon finds Jokic. Barton left side. Into the lane. And he goes in for the dunk.
Running with purpose. Whenever Barton gets a lane right to the rim, he's going to rise up with power and throw it down.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, we know this about Jamal Murray. He is not shy of letting that thing go. He said, quote, anyone that knows me knows this. I'm going to take the last shot. I've always believed that, envisioned that, dreamed that, and practiced that. And I'm going to make it. Guys, there's no denying that confidence.
Well, it serves him well, right, Allie? Thanks for that. Pass to Murray. Now here's Gordon. The three. The rebound by Bridges.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Booker, the pass to Crowder. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Crowder's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Pass to Jokic. Jokic with a screen on Paul. Back to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Quick reaction that time by Jokic. Very impressive. Good at rolling to the right spot after setting the screen and doing it quickly. You know, Jokic was offered a multi-year deal in Europe back in 2015, but then had a horrible outing, and the team backed away from him.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Booker. 16 points for him. Launches it. Suns keep it alive. Here's a three from Paul.
Boy, the determination on defense is pretty impressive from Murray. Really doing his best to pester the shooters.
Crowder with a steal. In transition. Ayton with it. Checked by Murray. Booker against Murray. Lets the three fly. The shot no good. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. And Barcelona's loss was Denver's gain when Jokic decided to join the NBA.
Yeah, you know, it was a slow start for Jokic, but eventually he showed his unique talent as he got more playing time. In the end, he made the all-rookie first team, and from there, it's been all NBA level performances. You know, watching Murray develop over the last 5 years and change, I'll tell you what he's doing really well and a much better job of is letting the game come to him, not forcing it, just being ready to step into whatever is needed.
For three, Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
Phoenix ball.
1:58 left to play in the first half. Booker, the pass to Aiden. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Booker. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Nuggets ball.
Denver's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And Clark, listening to Murray talk about his upbringing, he said, I grew up very disciplined.
Yeah, it's obvious in how he plays, B.A. He studied Kung Fu as a kid, so you know that helps with your calmness. Learned to meditate early, so he's got a real presence and centeredness about him. His dad would make him do push-ups in the snow to increase his pain tolerance and that mental toughness.
And out of bounds, Denver will have it. And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there.
For the Nuggets.
.116 left to play in the half. Pass to Najee. Back to Morris. On the wing, Rivers. Clock at 6. Here's Najee. Crowder with a steal. Outside Booker. Looking to end the drought. And Booker with the jam.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has the chance to slam it, he takes full advantage.
Up top, Morris. He's guarded by Paul. Here's Najee. And again, Denver no good. Phoenix has got 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Pass to Aiden. It's Bridges on the wing. To the left wing. Paul against Morris. And Ayton with the stuff.
Pass first mindset of Paul. When you leave somebody open on his squad, he's going to make you pay for it.
Here's Rivers. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And so it's the Phoenix Suns now holding a 12-point lead. All right, good stuff, Allie.
The Nuggets, 16.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
On the court for Denver, Monte Morris is out there with Austin Rivers. Then it's Green, and it's Dozier in at the 3 spot. Pass to McGee. The 3 is up. And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team.
Green, the pass to Morris. There's the drive. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
And it's going to go on Cameron Payne. And he knocks down the first one. Ayton, he's checked in for the Suns. Both free throws good from Morris. And Phoenix shooting 56% today. Morris against Payne. Here's McGee, and McGee with the stuff.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Payne against Morris. Pass to Najee. Green with the ball. Back to Rivers. Wing shot on the way. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
The kick out to Johnson. Fires for 3. They get it again. McGee. From deep three-point range. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, with maybe a step out of his range.
And here's Payne outside. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. For Denver, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Back to Morris. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Rivers, good.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Puts up the 8-footer. And that's off the glass and in. Shamet's got his first bucket in this one. For Denver, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in this second half. And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
Shooting for Denver.
No good on the free throw. The Suns making a switch here. Saric checked in. Good on the second one. 1:57 left in the third quarter here. Now here's Payne. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Outside Johnson. 5 on the clock. Pass to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
I like the fact that McGee not just going through the motions here. I mean, setting a good solid screen, timing his roll perfectly. That's basketball 101 there.
Here's Morris. Here's Najee from deep. Drops in the 3.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
1:07 left in the third. Payne with the bucket. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Morris with it. Pass to Najee. From deep. The shot misses. And Phoenix the other way now.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Denver has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
The Suns have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Out to the right wing. Back to Shamet. Takes it inside. From deep, Johnson. The putback.
And, you know, with his size and presence in the post, McGee has a lot of value on the offensive glass.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. The Suns on top. They lead by 13. After a quick break, we're coming right. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. They absolutely want to add to what's already a big lead.
No question, B.A. No reason to let up. Just keep playing your game.
Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Morris passes to Green. Pass to Najee. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. The rebound by Bridges. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
A different look for Denver. Paul against Murray. Now Bridges takes a three. Porter pulls it in. Jokic with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. And Gordon with the basket on the assist by Jokic.
You know, it's so easy to take it for granted when Jokic makes a pass like this. The big fella has us spoiled with his passing ability. It is absolutely exquisite.
Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Suns lead by 16.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
The Suns have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Booker for 3.
They've been struggling to find success from distance here in the second half.
To the middle. Bridges passes to Booker. 6 to shoot.
That's rock-solid defense right there. Jokic bodied him up and then affected the trajectory of the shot.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
Paul against Murray. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Uses the glass on the layup.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball. Just dribbling through defenders like he's out there by himself.
And here's Paul. Outside Booker. Fires from deep. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 4 assists in the game.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Barton, the pass to Jokic. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Missed inside.
Well, that's a look. He has to finish it. He knows it. Blown opportunity.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Paul against Murray. The 3 is up. Another 3 for Phoenix.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3 happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Murray with it. Now guarded by Booker. And it's Murray finishing it off.
I think when you're guarding Murray, you're always worried about his jump shot, but he's also deadly off the bounce, so pick your poison.
Here's a 3 from Paul, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense. They took advantage of it. Really well done that time by Murray. He's got a lot more moves than you think and ball skills that are deceptively good.
Paul against Murray. From deep three-point range, Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Suns.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Devin Booker.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Booker against Barton. 1:03 left in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Gordon. Over Crowder. And he can't bank that one in.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
For 3, Booker. Can't get it to drop. Now Denver takes it the other way. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Barton with it. Now guarded by Ayton. They get the rebound. Out to Gordon. Second chance shot, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
The former Arizona Wildcat, Gordon, is a high-motor player, gives great effort out there all the time. But, you know, if you ask me, Aaron Gordon is clearly one of the best dunk contest competitors to never win the crown. I mean, he put up unreal performances in 16, 17, and then again in 2020.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Three-pointer, Bridges. Jokic grabs the board. And Denver has possession. 15-point game. Paul with a steal. Crowder, the pass to Booker. From deep. And stolen by Murray. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. A competitive game. Yeah.
Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin.
It's rugged, tough road, David. No question about it. Thank you. And it's the Suns to start out. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the center position. The drive by Paul. They shoot again. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Ray, you always want DeAndre Ayton to play more aggressively, don't you?
Well, it's when he's at his best, especially when he's down low and using his frame. He's kind of like, you know, this young kid that doesn't realize how big he is, but he's starting to understand how much his size can impact what he can do on both ends of the floor.
Here's Paul. Bogdanovich picking up that last basket. And here is Paul. Driving to the basket. Bridges, no one around him. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Bridges finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too.
Outside, Bogdanovich. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. There's the dish to Gobert. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And Phoenix gets called for the foul.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
And Gobert drops them both. So it's Phoenix now. Paul with the ball. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. And yes, it's good.
Chris Paul knows exactly not just who's going to hit him, but how they're going to hit him.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Utah. It's a 3-point game. For 3, Ayton tries yet again. Kicks it out to Paul. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Unable to simply overwhelm people the way he did in college just because of his size. Ayton has done a much better job just staying patient. Great pump fake there.
Clarkson, he's checked in for Utah. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz.
Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns Dancers.
Mike Conley's checked in for Utah.
Fans, your Suns Dancers dance team.
Got a piece of it. Pass to O'Neal. The 3. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Well, Brent, you said it. Defense now a strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
But that was the point he had to prove, Kevin. As a big guy, what could he do? Every night, you know, if you're not getting the ball down on the inside defensively on the interior, how can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. And now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Conley against Paul. Here's Gobert. Bogdanovich dishes to Conley. Bucket is good.
And a little contact on the shot, but Conley with the laser focus on the finish.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Booker. Over Mitchell. That's short off the rim.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter. Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
Here's Paul. Following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Now here's Paul. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
And Phoenix pushing it up now. There's O'Neal with the 3. Crowder pulls it in.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
That bucket in no time at all.
Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Jazz trail by 3. 1:03 left in the first quarter. Gobert with a screen on Paul. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Gobert finds Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. O'Neal passes to Mitchell.
That's a nice contest. That's not going to show up in the box score, but Ayton bothered that shot.
Booker looking around. Tries from 10. Here's Ayton. Back to Bridges. The kick out to Crowder. Paul dishes to Booker. Oh, Ayton in position. Stolen by Conley. Here's O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Can't throw it down with one hand. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Sun.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Crowder with the steal.
Awesome defense, just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away.
Booker against Bogdanovich. Outside Crowder. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul. Let me remind the audience, Brent Barry, a winner of 2 titles with the Spurs. Brent, what's the secret sauce to winning a title?
Yeah, honestly, you got to have a superstar. And I was lucky enough to play with the great Hall of Famer Tim Duncan, along with Greg Popovich. You got to have a couple of those guys on your team in order to win a title.
Now Booker following the 3-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Shot by Crowder, no good.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Back to Conley. There's the 3. Another miss by Utah. Phoenix leading by 4. Here's Booker. O'Neal against Crowder. Back to Booker. From deep 3-point range, the rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important, how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. So he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
And here is Mitchell following the 3 from Chris Paul. Gobert down low. Ayton's there. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Rudy Gobert. That's his first personal foul.
the pass to O'Neal. Just 5 to shoot. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Paul looking around.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night.
It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Bridges inside the 3-point line. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Bridges has got the lead up to 5 now for the Suns. Here's Conley. Driving inside. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That'll be his second foul of the game. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. On the wing, Mitchell. Clock at 6. And he finishes nicely on the way. Mitchell's got 4 this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Paul against Conley. Paul left side. Booker outside. To the middle. It's stolen by Gobert. And up there for Bogdanovich. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Yeah, the length and height of Bogdanovich is impressive. Outstanding at slamming it down there when he got the chance.
Now here's Paul. 5 points in the game. Ball's knocked loose. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Yeah, you love Bogdanovich's work ethic. He makes an effort to be right where they need him to finish that break.
Now Paul. On the wing, Booker. Inside. The 9-foot shot. Here's Ayton. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly. Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
The Jazz, 23.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We've seen Mikal Bridges really having a great game.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Johnson and Saric are the 3 and the 4. Andrew Shamet is out there with Payne, and it's McGee, and at the center, filling out the middle.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And it's the Suns with the ball. They trail by 3. Payne looking around. He gets the shot to fall, and the defender wasn't set. He's called for the block and a 3-point play chance here.
Defensive foul. Rudy Gobert.
Clarkson outside. Whiteside sets the pick for Clarkson. Hughes kicks to Whiteside. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now, here's Clarkson. Pass to Whiteside. Clarkson goes in. And the shot goes in. Clarkson's got the lead up to 3 now for the Jazz.
Really good job on the timing of that cut into the lane. The speed that Clarkson has can be a problem for the defense.
Payne in the post. He's covered by Clarkson. 2 points. That one goes.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Now here's Gay. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And he uses the glass on the lane. Gay's got the lead back up to 3 now for Utah.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Payne dishes to McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Pass to Ingles from deep. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Payne kicks to Shamet. Back to Payne. With the drive. Clock at 4. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. From deep 3-point range. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
Gay can't get it to go.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid straight up and in.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
And the Jazz with possession here. Phoenix able to drain the 3.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Saric against Gay. Back to Clarkson. Down low. From 8. No good from Gay. And here's Saric. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Payne passes to Johnson. Shamet on the wing. A baseline J. And too long on the shot. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Stolen by Gay. And now running up the court. Ingles pushing it up. And the jam by Whiteside.
Well, I would say that's as high percentage as you're going to get from Hassan Whiteside. He really takes off on those dunks.
Payne kicks to Shamet. He takes it in. Launches a 3. Up again. It's good on the putback. Shamet's got 5 points so far.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Gay finds Ingles. Johnson over to help. Here's Whiteside. That shot misses. And Phoenix the other way now. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Saric. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Clarkson passes to Hughes. Rebound by the Suns.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Outside Conley. Paul with the steal. It could go. The shot misses. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Suns lead by 4.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. Suns leading by 4. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. Mike Conley grabs the miss. To the wing on the left. No one near him. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
Paul against Conley. Paul kicks to Bridges. With the step back. Booker the pass to Crowder. 6 to shoot. Mitchell against Booker. Over Mitchell, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. And there's the drive, and stolen by Booker. To the paint, and stolen by Bogdanovich. To tie it up, here's Mitchell, and it's all evened up.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Booker from the arc. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
For 3, Mitchell. Bridges with the steal. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. And here's Booker from the arc. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Utah shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Conley against Paul. And the pass to Mitchell. Over Booker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
And so he makes both from the line.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Paul passes to Ayton. Gobert against Booker. Conley left side. Passes it to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots.
2 minutes remaining.
If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Another miss by Utah. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They have yet to put up any points here in the 4th. Crowder kicks to Bridges. Back to Crowder. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Paul's shot is off. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Paul against Conley. And here's Gobert. Rejected by Crowder.
That's just good defense as Crowder in the right spot.
Paul against O'Neal. Paul dishes to Booker. Bridges outside. Ayton in the corner. Booker in the corner. Trying to end the drought. Rebound, Utah.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Now here's Conley. Kicks it to Mitchell. 36 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Screen by O'Neal. Bridges against Mitchell. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Gobert finds Mitchell. Tries again. It's in!
A big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
To the wing right side. Ball outside. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
And so it's you.
backcourt play.
Boy, BA, a lot of pace, a lot of skill out there in the respective backcourts. This game probably will be won or lost based on the perimeter play.
Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Dwight Powell out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. And for the Suns, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Now here's Doncic. Pass to Hardaway. Offensive board. It's good on the putback.
You have to love the intensity that Powell plays with on the glass, using that long body to track down those offensive boards.
Outside Paul. He buries it from 3.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
About a minute into this first quarter. Now Doncic. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Paul with a steal. Bridges against Doncic. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Just leave it at the rim and let the big man do the rest. KP with the nice finish.
Paul passes to Ayton. Crowder outside. Back to Ayton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Paul against Doncic. Crowder, the pass to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Crowder. There's the triple. Not going to go that time. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. And Grant, after a training camp invite back in 2016, undrafted rookie Dorian Finney-Smith making the Mavs roster. It was a big deal. They saw a 3-and-D potential in this young guy.
Well, the effort and tenacity have been there from the beginning. And now the shot is coming along too.
Well, Chris Paul can compensate for size mismatches with his craftiness and his smarts, getting work done as a defender right there. Well, a bit reckless right there. That's his second foul, and he can't afford to pick up a third.
And so here's Phoenix. They trail by 1. Out to Bridges. Hardaway against Booker. 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. Shot on the wing. That's good from Paul. On the assist from Ayton. Paul's got 5 now.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Finney-Smith. Doncic against Paul. Doncic passes to Powell. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And they're on the run.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Back to Bridges. Pass to Ayton. Going inside. And Ayton with the stuff.
That is the very definition of powerful, Mr. Ayton.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Down low. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Here's Paul. 5 points in the game. Crowder outside. Powell with a steal. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Booker. It's tipped. Crowder with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. Ayton passes to Booker. Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Third team foul.
It goes on Dwight Powell.
Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each each and every night he steps between the lines.
Boy, when Booker gets locked indoors, he's as deadly as they come in the NBA.
Well, the list of guys who've gone for a 70-point eruption is still very short. 20 points per game for almost the entirety of his career. This guy scores with ease. I don't care what defender you send to him. How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Outside Paul. He takes it in to the inside, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Bridges, right side. Back to Booker. And it's stolen by Finney Smith. Crowder with a steal. Booker against Hardaway. Back to Booker. 16 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And again, it's the Suns missing.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Doncic with it. Outside Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Shoots over Paul. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Suns ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Suns?
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. Hardaway Jr. and Finney Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Dwight Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point. Now here's Bridges. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And Paul gets it to go.
Look at Chris Paul getting aggressive. He's not going to let that three go unanswered. He's too competitive for that.
Here's Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Lets it go from deep. Another three for Dallas.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Doncic against Paul. Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic outside. Porzingis with it. And it's Paul picking him up. Hardaway against Aiden. Powell left side. Pass to Porzingis. 4 on the clock. Goes up on the wing. Again, Dallas. And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
Well, in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you've got to have good feet and pre-shot preparation. Mikal Bridges, yes, sir.
Doncic passes to Powell. Back to Doncic. Fades and shoots. And the shot falls short that time. The Suns have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Inside, here's Bridges. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And a player like Mikal Bridges, he's had very high confidence in his abilities.
Well, I mean, listen, his history is that of a winning player. Came into the league believing in himself because of his career collegiately. National championship player at Villanova. He has every right to think he can be elite.
Now here's Doncic. Pass to Porzingis. Now here's Hardaway. Out to Powell. Takes the 3. He's off on that one. And Phoenix the other way now. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Hardaway against Paul. Basket's good. Ball Paul's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Working inside, Chris Paul has the ability to outsmart the opposition and makes himself a good shot opportunity.
Doncic outside to the paint. Crowder with a steal. And they're running. Booker for three. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
I just love the ball.
Mavericks timeout call. Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise! All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your son, Dancer. All right, fans, that was the song Dancer's Dance Team. Make some noise!
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Doncic outside. Hardaway up top. Into the lane. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, there's big-time athleticism when you're talking about Hardaway. Puts it on the deck and relentless move to the cup.
The drive by Paul. Outside for Booker. Back to Paul. Lots of room. Kept alive. Great positioning on the putback. And the Suns lead by 6.
And you think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Doncic against Paul. Left side Porzingis. Doncic outside from deep three-point range. The rebound by Bridges. Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Crowder finds Booker. It's Bridges on the wing. Outside Booker. 6 to shoot. Over Finney Smith. Three-pointer, Bridges. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy's dangerous as a shooter.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Booker for 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. So we conclude the first. We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Chris Paul having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Booker can't get it to go. The Mavericks trailing. Fires the 3. Brunson misses. Phoenix has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line on this one. Bridges passes to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league? Growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul. McGee, he's checked in for the Suns. Johnson comes in for Crowder. Booker against Brown. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Bridges. In transition, here they come. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Shamet, he's checked in for Booker.
Coming onto the floor for your Suns, Landry.
Outside Paul. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to McGee. It's Bridges on the wing. Sinks the tray. Bridges has got 11.
and just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. Doncic against Paul. Tries it from the top of the key. Dallas again missing. Phoenix has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. Back to Shamet. To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. On the break. Dallas again missing.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Pass to Shamet. A nice shot by McGee.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now here's Finney Smith. Back to Doncic. Can they get it? And he drives in. And Doncic hammers it home.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
Paul passes to Bridges. Pass to Shamet. Beyond the arc. And the Suns get another three.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens. Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
Dallas ball.
And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Nader, he's checked in for the Suns. Payne comes in for Paul. Here's Doncic over Payne. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first personal.
And it's going to go on Cameron Payne.
We are talking about a clever scorer. Luka Doncic has developed such a knack for getting to the free throw line. Boy, it's incredible to think that at just the age of 21, Luka Doncic entered as the odds-on favorite to win league MVP. He didn't win it that year, but if you ask me, it's a matter of when, not if.
Now here's Porzingis.
Bad foul. That's not who you want to send to the line.
And another superstar season for Luka Doncic in year 3. But his numbers not dramatically improved on his second season. You think he's topping out?
At age 22? I don't think so. We saw his three-point percentage, for one thing, jump up significantly. So barring injury, almost scary to think how good this guy can be.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Powell. Bullock comes in for Finney Smith. Brown, he's checked in for Hardaway. And Brunson is subbed in for Doncic. Now here's Brunson. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Porzingis. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
Add that to the repertoire of moves on the interior. KP doing work.
Pass to Shamet. 34 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. That one falls. Shamet's got 5 points.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Payne against Brunson. Down low. Here's Porzingis. Oh, McGee with the block. And he recovers it. Second shot opportunity. Here's Brunson. Shot clock at 5. Cauley Stein controls the rebound and the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
And here's Payne outside. And so it's the Phoenix Suns in command with a 13-point lead at the end. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Paul. On the court right now for Dallas. We've got Willie Cauley-Stein. He's out there with Boban Marjanovic. Reggie Bullock is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Brown in at the 2. Back to Paul. Just 5 on the clock. And he lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Pass to Brown. Outside Brunson. Now Cauley-Stein. Stolen by Ayton. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Phoenix has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Paul against Hardaway. Paul passes to Bridges. Back to Paul. Pass to Booker. Clock at 6. Here's Crowder. Powell covers. And here's Booker. Ayton, a screen on Doncic. Booker for 3. Powell pulls it in.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
You can see the kind of confidence Hardaway has in his shot. This guy is so fluid in the catch-and-shoot situations.
And it's Paul off the drive. And here's Crowder from the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Pass to Powell. Left side, Finney Smith. And they doubled up Doncic. Now here's Powell. He's guarded by Paul. Count it.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Hardaway against Paul. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul of the game. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
Maverick substitution, Willie Cauley-Stein.
Booker against Doncic. Steps back. Booker, the pass to Crowder. And the Suns get another 3.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Ball against Hardaway. It's Bridges on the wing. Now here's Ayton. He's covered closely. Shot clock at 3. From the arc. They get it back. And there's the call on Willie Cauley-Stein. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Booker for 3.
Well, this is the energy you want to see from Luka on the defensive end on every possession. Up in his man's grill, affecting the shot. That is nice.
To the inside, Cauley-Stein. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists now in the game. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Outside Booker. From deep. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Stolen by Bridges. Outside Booker. Hardaway against Bridges. Crowder outside. Outside Paul. Shot clock at 6. From 18 feet away. And he nails the jumper. And and the Suns lead by 14.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Suns.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan: win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Mikal Bridges.
Terrific initiative. Not content to let the game come to him, he went out and made it his own.
There's 31 seconds left in the game. Bridges outside. Pass to Booker. Here's the three. The Mavericks pull it in.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Inside, here's Porzingis. Oh, Paul with the block. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. Doncic outside. From deep three-point range. No good. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. This one was a fun one to watch.
tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Now here's Murray. Back to Barton. 4 on the clock. Tries from 10. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Paul, right side. Booker finds Paul. Drives to the hoop. Jokic with the steal. To the inside. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, you got to be on guard when Jokic is in the area now. He's adept at reading defenses and going after steals.
Paul passes to Bridges. Knocks down the 3-ball.
A delicious dime for Chris Paul there.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. The pass to Jokic. Barton, wide open, he fires, finds himself wide open and drills it.
It's obvious that Barton's jump shot has come a long way. Right now, he's pretty solid at catching and shooting.
Paul outside. The drive by Booker and the dunk by Booker.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible. Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Here's the 3. Shot clock reset for Phoenix. Crowder finds Booker. On the wing, Booker misses the 3. Nuggets have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Here's Porter. Goes up again, and he lays it up and in.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Mike Malone. The feeling is that the game has slowed down some for DeAndre Ayton, which means he's making quicker and better decisions. Coach said last year you could cross him up at times, and that helped contain his production. But this year is a different story. Ayton's taken those big strides mentally that all great players seem to do. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. And here's Gordon after the 3-pointer from Jay Crowder. Floats it up for Jokic, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
And it's Paul penetrating. Kicks it out to Booker. Outside Crowder. That 3 off the mark. The Nuggets trail. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Left side, Gordon. Jokic, no good.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Booker outside. Paul looking over the floor. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Pass to Gordon. And he drives in, and it's Gordon with the finish.
Boy, you look at Gordon, he is cut up now. Fantastic at being able to overcome physical defenses because of his own physicality.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And with Aaron Gordon, we knew about his high-flying acrobatics, but at his age, still seeking more consistency. Given his talent, he must continue to get better.
The Nuggets moving the ball around. Wide open look here for Murray. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Booker. Jacks up a 3. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Jokic sets the screen for Barton. Rebound by the Suns. And Booker puts up a deep 3. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Phoenix ahead.
Please welcome your Denver dancer.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. And it's Murray in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now Murray, after the missed 3 from Jay Crowder, drains it from beyond the arc. Murray's got the lead up to 2 now for the Nuggets.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Booker. He has 5. Ayton controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Murray surveying the D. From outside, off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
With 3, Booker, and it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Murray against Paul. And then Murray with the jam.
Really well done that time by Murray. He's got a lot more moves than you think and ball skills that are deceptively good.
Paul against Murray. To the paint. And Ayton throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Crowder against Gordon. And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
Passes it to Bridges. And the wide open shot from Crowder. Great positioning on the putback.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. Arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game afraid him ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about, and their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now. Stop talking.
No. You keep talking. We'll keep listening. And, David, thank you very much. Denver with the ball. Following the score by Phoenix. Murray kicks to Jokic. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Jokic brings great intensity to every game. That's how he's able to put up those big numbers. He had a staggering string of double-double games in the 2021 season.
Suns trail by 5. Paul outside. Bridges for 3. And the Suns get it back. And Ayton stays with it.
And this is why you got to put a body on Ayton. When you don't, he torches you with the putback.
Morris looking over the floor. From deep, Jokic. Bridges with the board.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
For three, Booker. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Takes it inside. Rejected by Booker. Paul with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. Shoots the 3. No good on that one. And the Nuggets going the other way.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Dozier. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Morris, no good. And there's the pass to Booker. From deep. And it's Denver with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. With maybe a step out of his range.
21.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be... And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
On the court for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's McGee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Yeah, you know, with his size and presence in the post, McGee has a lot of value on the offensive glass.
This one for 3. Drops in the tray. Rivers has got the lead up to 6 now for Denver.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
And it's been wonderful to watch Rivers develop into a veteran leader.
And he understands his role is evolving. The need to set an example for younger players. That said, he still plays with a huge chip on his shoulder.
Tipped away. He kicks it to Booker. Takes a 3. No good that time. And the Nuggets going the other way.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Morris with the ball. Out guarded by Crowder. Green against Paul. Pass to Dozier. Bridges with the steal. All up top. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Into the lane for the tie. McGee's shot is off. Denver in the lead. Here's Dozier. Pass to Najee. 3-pointer. Bridges with the board. Takes a step back. Ball finds Bridges. For the lead. And it's Rivers with the rebound. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. A nice shot by Dozier. Dozier's got his 2nd basket of the game. Suns trail by 4. Ball outside. Passes to Bridges. From past the arc. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the 2nd chance points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Payne gets a wide open look, and right away they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
the real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Morris inside. Payne covering. Dozier passes to Najee. The three. Phoenix grabs the miss. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And here is Shamet. And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first.
Cameron Johnson's checked in for Phoenix.
Team foul. Substitution for the Suns. Cameron Johnson.
Payne with it. Johnson outside. Shot clock at 6. The Suns need to get a shot off. And that one's good. Shamet. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
The pass to Rivers. There's the drive. Najee back to Rivers. Over in the corner, Green. Now here's Rivers. Guarded closer. And he converts the layup. Rivers has got 5 points so far. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They trail by 1. 34 seconds left here in the third quarter. Shamet finds Payne. Driving in. And the shot goes down. Payne's got 5 points now this quarter.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Morris into the lane. It's hauled in by the Suns. McGee's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Nader the pass to McGee. And it's Payne in the corner. Johnson outside. Over Green. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Suns.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Nuggets trail. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Murray in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Back to Jokic, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. That's good from Booker on the assist by Ayton. Booker's got the lead up to 3 now for the Suns. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Suns.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
Bridges outside. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And for the Nuggets, they're shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Murray kicks to Barton. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
His second personal foul. First team foul.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. And Murray, here we go.
You know, people sometimes forget what a pesky and physical defender Chris Paul is for a guy who's not that big. He influences a lot of shots out there.
Pass to Bridges. Going inside. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Murray. It's Porter. It's off the key. Bridges with the steal. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it. The fast break chance. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight showed a are going to pain them even more.
And they've had the edge in rebounding all night long, and none bigger than that one right there.
And guys, you've seen it countless times in a close game. Hustle plays can really make the difference.
This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Paul against Murray. Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
You know, Paul won't miss an opening that good. He quickly feeds the ready shooter, and it's all she wrote from there.
Murray against Paul. And it's Jokic in the corner. It's good from long range.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
A drive by Paul. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Booker outside. Three-pointer. Ayton dishes to Booker. 5 on the clock. Bridges outside. 20 feet out.
I'd like to see Barton be more consistent on this end. He has the height and length needed to challenge shots.
Here's Gordon. The kick out to Barton. And a wide open look for Porter. Another three for Denver.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Bridges shot good.
And the fans are so fired up after that triple that trimmed the lead at the other end. And now they are stunned.
Hey, guys, that shot changes the game. I mean, extending their lead and providing them a little more cushion, that's a double-edged sword there.
Gordon kicks to Murray. Here he goes, and it's Murray with the jam.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
Paul against Murray. For three, Booker, another three for Phoenix.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
The Nuggets trail by 6.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Murray finds Barton. Back to Murray. 14 feet away. Offensive rebound. Here's Jokic. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
Look, this package that Jokic has, instinct, length, timing, you don't have to jump really high if you've got those things working for you to be effective as a rebounder.
Crowder from outside. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Deep 2 from Murray. Again, the miss by Murray. Porter against Booker. The turnaround J offline. So the Suns win it.
And a couple of injuries among their reserves. I expect their starters will be ready to do whatever's needed.
You have two players injured, one of their stars out. Something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Paul, following the bucket by the Jazz. Bridges outside. Back to Booker. Just 5 to shoot. Bridges left side. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And Grant, these are two efficient offensive teams. In your experience, how much of that is your roster and how much is strategy and coaching?
Well, definitely most of it is talent. But hey, great coaching can make a significant difference unlocking that potential.
Now here's Gobert. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
Yes, it's good.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Paul against Conley. Pass to Mitchell. And here's Bogdanovic. Tipped. It's stolen. And that one is stopped right through.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Crowder outside. Ball passes to Ayton. Over Gobert. It's blocked by Gobert.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area. That's just great court recognition there. He saw the D pack in the lane on the break, so he calmly rolls up and drained the transition 3.
Now here's Paul. It's Booker on the wing. It's Bridges on the wing. Ayton with a screen. Bridges finds Ayton. And Gobert with a block. Three-pointer, O'Neal drills it from deep. O'Neal's got 5 now. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Jazz.
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
The other thing that's been effective so far tonight is their fast break. A lot of points coming on the run.
Now here's Mitchell. And a nice finish on the layup.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Bridges. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. On the wing, Mitchell. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. The kick out to Conley. Crowder with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. Paul passes to Crowder. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
He's so strong. Jay Crowder overcoming physical defense with great power and body control.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter here.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days while he played baseball and for a short while in the NBA. Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Now here's Bridges. It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Paul. It's blocked by Gobert. On the break. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. Good on the shot.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Yep, that one goes.
A versatile scorer. At 6'5", Booker has enough size to make plays in the painted area.
Mitchell against Booker. Right side, Mitchell. Driving in, and Mitchell with the slam.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Outside Booker. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Booker for three.
You need strength, you need length, you need a strong frame and quick feet. Donovan Mitchell has all of them.
And so it's the Utah Jazz in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. More 2K action in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Jazz enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, I'm really loving their activity. I mean, they're contesting shots. They've really set a strong tone early.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
And so in the game for the Suns, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Payne and Booker, the backcourt duo. And it's McGee in at the 5 spot. Booker, good.
In that pick and roll set, option 1, Booker taking it himself with good reason.
Here's Conley. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to O'Neal. Conley with the ball. 5 to shoot. Over Payne. Hauled in by McGee.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Right side, Bogdanovich. And the Jazz tack on 2 more.
One of the wrinkles Bojan has added to his game, operating with efficiency in the mid-range area.
Booker with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. The ball's knocked loose. Pass to Payne. Driving inside. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Outside Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Booker. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Mitchell.
His ability to score on the move is part of what makes Booker so dangerous. He's just not a spot-up shooter.
Both free throws good from Booker. And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed.
Three-pointer, O'Neal. The offensive rebound. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. That free throw is good for Mitchell.
Strong, athletic, aggressive. Mitchell puts maximum pressure on the defense every night.
Up top, Booker. He's got 6. McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Pass to Gobert. Crowder against Bogdanovich. Outside Mitchell from behind the arc. Missed it. 3 for 6 now. The Suns have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Payne on the bounce. Outside Booker to the middle. And stolen by Gobert. He's got a clear path. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
The hands of Gobert are consistently moving, which is why he comes up with these steals.
Payne against Conley. The 3-ball. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. 17-foot shot on the way. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. Outside Mitchell. Clock at 6. Driving to the basket. And Mitchell with the slam.
The strength of Donovan Mitchell going downhill off contact, able to muscle it through.
For 3, Booker. Phoenix no good that time either. The Jazz have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Pass to O'Neal. The 3 from Mitchell. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
They need this. Booker, good. Booker's got 9.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Outside Mitchell. 30 seconds left in the second quarter. That one doesn't go. He's now 5 for 9 in this one. The Suns have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Booker can't get it to go. Utah's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Crowder against Mitchell. Bogdanovich down low. Shoots over McGee. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. Just a big... Okay, Ali, appreciate it.
The Suns, 17.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Rudy Gay out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Hughes in at the 2. That's the group for Utah right now. Booker for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Earlier in the game, they led by 19.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Gay, the pass to Clarkson. Back to Gay. Here's Hughes. Pass to Clarkson. Puts it up from 15. And that one's long. Well, Phoenix is shooting about 41%. Ball drives in. Now Bridges. The shot. Misses the jumper. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. Some changes for Phoenix. Johnson comes in for Bridges. And it's Shamet in for Booker. Here's Clarkson. Pass to Whiteside. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Here's Hughes. Back to Clarkson. Ooh, Ayton with the block. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And here's Crowder from the arc. The putback. A rebound by Ingles. The Jazz have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Here's Clarkson. No luck on that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Utah has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Pass to Ingles. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Jazz lead by 16.
Can't sleep on Joe Ingles. Knows how to pick his spots and when to be aggressive.
And the Suns miss again.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Hughes. And again, it's Utah with a three.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
Paul into the lane from deep. Johnson. And the Suns miss again.
Trying to get his man back for the last three. It helps to not make this personal.
Phoenix foul. Landry Shamet. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Clarkson passes to Gay. Takes it inside. Utah the rebound. Whiteside finds Gay. Pass to Hughes. For three. Phoenix grabs the miss. To the inside. Johnson. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Johnson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Now here's Whiteside. Gay left side. Pass to Clarkson. Back to Gay. The shake. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And it's going to go on Cameron Payne.
And that's just experience. Rudy baiting the defender all the way.
A big group substitution here for Utah. Gobert's checked in for Whiteside. O'Neal comes in for Ingles. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Hughes. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Clarkson.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Mitchell, the pass to Gay. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first. But there, fantastic pass.
Man, that one's good.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Gay right side. Here's Mitchell. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 21.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
Pass to Shamet. From deep, Johnson on target from range. Johnson's got 5 points in the quarter. Conley against Payne. And here's Conley. Let's go with a three. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Checking in for the Jazz. Bogdanovich.
Stolen by Conley. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's the Jazz.
Your Jazz dancer.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so in the game for Phoenix, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. Outside Mitchell. Stolen by Ayton. And here's the fast break. Booker, the pass to Crowder. Knocked loose. It's Booker on the wing. Pass to Ayton. Just 3 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot. Off the mark there with a 3.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And the Suns pushing it up now. Another one falls for Phoenix.
That's how you do it, Crowder. Great anticipation, as always. Comes up with the steal and ignites the break.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. And the layup is good off the glass.
Inside, Gobert is a nightmare. With his height, it's tough to create good coverage.
Outside Paul. Bridges outside. This one for three. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Outside Conley. Back to Gobert. Booker against Mitchell. Shoots over Booker, and it's Mitchell. The miss. Phoenix has got 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. And it's Paul off the drive. Bridges outside. Outside Booker. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
There's nothing you can do if you're the defense. Booker is so solid at muscling shots in through contact.
Mitchell against Booker. Now here's Mitchell, guarded closely. From deep, Conley. That shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Bridges on the attack. And it's Bridges with the jam.
You have to love their intensity right now, getting hot at the perfect time.
They're so close now. They've got to keep their foot on the gas pedal.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Pass to O'Neal. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Jazz lead by 11.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Bridges outside. Outside Booker. 6 on the shot clock. The rebound by Bogdanovich. The Jazz have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Is covered by Ayton. Gobert against Booker. Gobert with the bucket.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Jazz.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just 2 tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Rudy Gobert.
No, there's a few ways to control a game, right? You can do it with pace, you can do it with patience and efficiency. Tonight, he did it by owning the boards.
O'Neal misses. Here's Paul. And that one hits the back iron. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Outside Conley. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. In transition, here come the Suns. Jack's up a 3. And again, it's the Suns missing. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Conley. Back to Mitchell. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
welcome to this Thursday night. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it never add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. Now here's Paul after Luka Doncic's miss. Snatched away. Porzingis against Crowder. That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crowder.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Now here's Hardaway. Porzingis feeling it out a bit. The 3 for Doncic. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And so often acting as the catalyst. Doncic there playing off the ball, ready to catching fire.
Doncic against Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. Off target from outside. Doncic against Paul. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Here's Finney Smith. Out to Hardaway. Shot clock at 5. No good on the triple. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. It's a 3-point game, and Phoenix turns it over again.
And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic positioning.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
Now Paul, after Luka Doncic's 3-pointer that didn't go. And the wide open shot from Crowder. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And taken away by Paul. Crowder, the pass to Paul. Baseline J on the way. Ayton. And the layup's good off the glass.
Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Doncic kicks to Powell. Pass to Finney Smith. Clock at 6. Powell with a screen on Paul. The 3 for Doncic. That shot no good. And Phoenix will come the other way.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Booker in the post. Guarded by Hardaway. And that one comes up a bit short.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just plays it. He whiffs on that.
Bridges with the steal. Booker with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Bridges, no one around him. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
Doncic against Paul. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Gallus again missing.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
No good from Booker. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Driving the lane. Bridges with the steal. It's tipped. 1:06 left to play in the first quarter. Doncic outside, and the dunk by Doncic.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick of the bag to get where he wants to go.
Now here's Paul. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
Blocking foul call on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Dallas on defense. Booker outside. Outside Crowder. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And Phoenix with another turnover here.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
The Mavericks have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Paul with the steal. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. And Crowder slams it in.
And anytime Crowder gets to the rim, he likes to send a message.
Ball against Doncic. Passes it to Hardaway. 15 seconds left to play here in the first. Powell, that's good.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Paul kicks to Bridges. Back to Paul. Good if it goes. And no good on the last second attempt this time. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far.
All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
Setting the floor for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Booker looking around. Paul against Powell. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And Ayton just up over the top at his size to throw that one down.
Ball against Doncic. The pass to Finney Smith. Back to Doncic. Out to Hardaway. And the 3 off target. The Suns leading.
And Bridges, in his young part of his career, has taken on the challenge of guarding some of the league's best offensive players.
Booker dishes to Ayton. Bridges up top. Guarded by Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good from Booker. And Brent, with Mikal Bridges, defense is his calling card.
I love the fact that he just has such great hands, anticipation, and length. And he just plays a lot bigger than the size he is on the floor. That kind of stuff disrupts offensive players. And he also just continues to track. Even if he's beat, he will give you second effort to stay in the plays defensively. That's a high-level skill for a young player.
Got a piece of it. Porzingis with the steal for the finish. And the dunk by Doncic.
Long arms and some quick hands that time. Some good awareness as Porzingis just kept moving.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now, here's Bridges. Booker with no one around. Again, the miss by Booker.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
Hardaway passes to Pop. Doncic against Paul. Just 4 to shoot. Out to Doncic. And he's good on the 3-ball. Doncic has got the lead up to 6 now for the man.
And without much left to prove, Doncic still trying to hone the consistency of that 3-ball. But the confidence, no doubt, is there.
Now here's Booker. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competition.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Doncic against Paul. Doncic kicks to Finney Smith. Back to Doncic. Out to Hardaway. Lets the three fly. Another three for Dallas. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player. But, man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And how about Mobley, who really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
And so it's Dallas with it, following the score by Phoenix. And that one is good.
Well, Luka has options all over the floor. He's a versatile shooter who can utilize the mid-range.
Paul surveying the floor. He takes it in, and it's out of bounds. As touched by Doncic. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks.
For the Suns.
55 seconds left in the second quarter. It's good on the putback. Johnson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Brunson finds Brown. Marjanovic with it. Pass to Brunson. 6 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. It's up a 3. Rebound by the Suns. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Payne. A 3 ball. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Now here's Brunson. From outside the arc, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that'll do it for the first half. Thanks so much, David, and we'll...
19.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the floor for Dallas. Jalen Brunson out there with Brown. Then there's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Marjanovic. And it's Cauley Stein in at the 4-man position. Here's Nader. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. McGee. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Brunson the pass to Marjanovic. Brown right side. Passes to Brunson. Inside. Here's Cauley Stein. The rebound by Johnson.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
For the lead to the right side. And McGee kicks to Nader. McGee is screen on Brunson. Nader the pass to McGee. Kicks it out to Johnson. Oh, good with the triple. The Mavericks leading. Brown outside. For 3. Rebounded by McGee. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Payne with the bounce pass. Looking for McGee. He gets it there. Lets it fly. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Now here's Brunson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Feeds to Brown. Nice move. It's deflected. Shamet with it. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's his first personal
And
foul.
they are amped up right now. I mean, after trailing for so long and then trimming that margin, finally they take the lead.
And Landry Shamet able to see a couple of different cultures in the early part of his career. Maybe some of that understanding about how guys have succeeded in playing roles is eventually going to help his career along the way.
Now here's Cauley Stein. Here's Brunson. Dallas, no good that time either. The Suns have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Nader the pass to McGee. The shot comes out, and it's Dallas the other way.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Dallas, no good that time either.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Payne passes to McGee.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
To Payne. Johnson outside. Shamet finds McGee. Cauley Stein grabs the board.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the court.
.141 left in the third. There's the pass to Marjanovic. There's the dish to Bullock. Looking for Cauley Stein. He gets it there. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Cauley Stein doing what he does best on offense, looking to throw it down.
Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And with every team looking for floor spacers, Brent, Bullock is a very good veteran option.
Yeah, he's one of those guys you just don't want to let him get going, and continues to draw the attention of the defense to create the kind of gravity for other players on the floor to have opportunity.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Marjanovic with a screen for Brown, stolen by McGee. Payne up top. Brunson covering. Johnson against Cauley Stein. Here's Payne. Johnson dishes to Payne. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Bullock with it, and McGee picks him up defensively. Marjanovic, and the foul called on Cameron Payne. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Substitution for the Suns.
15 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Doncic. Good, nice job down low. Doncic has got the game tied up here for the Mavs.
And that's the way to close. Once Doncic has this type of look, game over.
Here's Booker. Sinks the 15-footer. Booker's got 5.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Maverick shooting 43% for the game. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center, locking down the middle.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Here's Doncic. Driving to the basket. Finney Smith passes to Porzingis. Shot clock at 5. Doncic outside. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
And so it's Dallas with him, trailing by 4. Hardaway kicks to Finney Smith. Now Hardaway on the clock, down low.
getting right into the shooter's face. Jay Crowder closed that space off pretty quick.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
First team foul.
Suns leading by 4. And here is Paul. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them. That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. He told them we've got to make the most of every chance right now. This is a winnable game, but we've got to make plays. Guys, we'll see if they can come back.
Thank you, David. And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. Here's Hardaway. Porzingis with a screen on Booker. Hardaway kicks to Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Doncic. Defended by Paul.
And a struggle here to find a rhythm in the second half. The field goal percentage starting to tail off in a big way.
Bridges outside. Booker outside. Fires for 3. Again, the miss by Booker.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level. And his tonight has been high. Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Pass to Bridges. Six on the shot clock. For 3, Booker sinks the triple. And the Suns lead by 8.
Somebody's going to set him up, and Devin Booker's going to knock him down. Thrives in that catch and shoot.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now, here's Doncic. Powell, the pass to Doncic. There's the 3. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns.
Phoenix ball.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Doncic against Paul. Booker outside. Kicks it out to Paul. Over Doncic. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Booker. And now it's a 10-point Suns lead.
Love seeing CP3 shoot from there. He just owns that area of the floor. One of the best jumpers in the history of the game.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. Knocks it loose.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
Yeah, well, the bloopers, right?
It's Crowder on the wing. .110 left in the fourth quarter. He kicks to Ayton. Lets it go from 14. Mavericks trail by 10. Doncic left side. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range.
Seems like everyone's taking long threes these days, but Doncic has natural power in those legs, generates range with ease.
Now here's Paul. Bridges outside. Dishes it to Ayton. Back to Bridges. For the 3. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Doncic.
Ball.
26 seconds left in the fourth. And here's Booker from the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
19 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Doncic looking it over. Kicks it to Powell. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting...